David Allison thinks his wife might like a necklace for Christmas this year. But not just any necklace, a thematic necklace.
My wife and I are expecting a baby in March, and I know she loves the concept of nesting,
That's why he's eyeing a piece of jewelry he found on a site called BitDazzle.
and this is called a nesting together necklace. And it's pretty cute, and I think that she'd like it.
But Allison won't be purchasing this gift with a credit card or through PayPal, and he's definitely not going out to department stores to hunt for discounts. He plans to buy it with the internet's premier cryptocurrency.
BitDazzle actually shows me too that it's what is it, 0.042 Bitcoin.
A nice stocking stuffer, Allison says, especially since he's essentially getting it for free. About a year ago, Allison earned himself 1 Bitcoin. He didn't pay for it, he got it through a process called mining. Basically, he programmed his computer to solve really tricky puzzles while he slept. Back then, 1 Bitcoin was worth about a measly $10. But by the time I interviewed Allison, his Bitcoin had skyrocketed to nearly $800.
I've just held them. I mean, I saw the value continuously increasing, but now it does seem like a great time to spend.
Allison says it's a great time to spend because now he can actually buy things he wants. Online drug dens like the infamous Silk Road have been shut down, and mainstream Bitcoin markets like BitDazzle are popping up in their place.
We've been here for a little bit over a year.
Hugh Bowie is the CEO of a startup based in downtown San Diego, and he's one of the entrepreneurs behind BitDazzle. He says his company is proactive about keeping BitDazzle legit.
Every day, our team that you see behind me actually looks through every merchant that signed up, all of their products, and we ban things that aren't above board.
But if everything's on the up and up, why use Bitcoin at all? If you don't need to be untraceable while buying stuff that could land you in jail, what's the point?
In the end of the day, what Bitcoin to us is all about is disrupting the credit card industry.
Credit cards charge transaction fees on everything we buy online, and Bowie thinks Bitcoin could greatly reduce those fees. Even so, he knows people won't use Bitcoin unless they can trust it. That's why he's encouraged to see US regulators and lawmakers starting to take an interest in Bitcoin.
The government has to be involved. Real legitimate businesses like us have to be involved, and places like Silk Road have to be shut down.
But all this hype isn't convincing everyone Bitcoin is headed for the mainstream. Sarah Meiklejohn is a researcher at UC San Diego who's been infiltrating the world of Bitcoin. She studies the activity of buyers and sellers in this emerging economy by purchasing random stuff in scattered marketplaces.
Oh, look, I got some buttons.
She says most of what she's bought is junk, but she shows off her loot with a certain pride.
My used Boston CD. My favorite.
Meiklejohn says some of Bitcoin's flaws are obvious. The price swings wildly from hour to hour, and transacting in Bitcoin is still too confusing for many online shoppers. But she says the biggest problem is that Bitcoin has zero consumer protections.
Once your Bitcoins are stolen, they're gone.
The exchanges where people tend to store their Bitcoins are continually being hacked and plundered. Lately, Meiklejohn has been getting lots of desperate emails from people who found that out the hard way.
Even if I could track them, it's completely unclear what that would accomplish. It's not like then someone is going to be obligated to give them back.
Meiklejohn says she's intrigued to see if new sites like BitDazzle succeed. But for now, her advice is to steer clear of Bitcoin.
You would not tell your friends and family to go.
I have actively told them not to.
She may be getting close to a PhD in computer science, but Meiklejohn says personally, she still prefers gift shopping at brick and mortar stores. David Wagner, KPBS News.